All right. So let's start. Um, it's true. I understand that this is the end of the year, and a lot of people are busy with events, plannings, meetings at work, and all of that. But if you can connect, I would just encourage you to connect for the class. And yeah, we're gonna do that. So,
That's
But we're gonna have a class every week, okay? We're gonna have a class every Saturday and Sunday, except if communicated otherwise, right? Except if communicated otherwise on the platform, then we're gonna have a class every week, every Saturday and Sundays.
because it's a
So
basic stuff.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's it. Okay, so hello Mariama, how was your week?
Ja, du hast aufgeräumt, oder? Genau. Und ich frage, du sagst gar nichts.
Yeah, yes, Mariama, how was your week?
Dann,
Uh, I that's good, but I'm not feeling good. So I have my neck is hot. So
Your what?
my neck,
Your neck?
yes.
Oh, what's wrong with your neck?
I don't know, but it's hard to me. So I'm not feeling good about that one. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what's the problem, but I'm not feeling good. I'm
Oh,
trying to
you
go to the
feel
hospital to know what happened.
oh,
So
you feel some pains in your neck.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's good. That's fine. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so you can just go to hospital and maybe when you
Yeah,
can, yeah,
yeah,
and
to know
you
what happened.
just get some checkup and see what's wrong with your neck.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just hope it's gonna be fine. All right, you're gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're
What
welcome.
what are you doing now? Because I'm coming late, so I don't know.
Sorry.
I say we're doing what are you doing now here? Because I'm here late, so I don't know. You still
Oh no, that's okay. We're still starting the class. We're still starting
oh
the class. I was waiting for people to join. And
oh
yeah. So
okay.
okay, so let's just do a brief recap in a few minutes. We'll do a recap and I'm gonna give what we're gonna do today after the recap. So what did we do? Excuse me. What did we do last week? Who can remember what we did last week? What did we do last week? Why is everybody quiet? Hmm.
You hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you have the floor, Mariama. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm trying
Yeah.
to because I'm not feeling good, but I think
Mm,
last week we was trying for
mhm,
the health. I think so. For example, if we say the health, the stomach ache and
mhm.
the headache, we we talk about
Yeah,
that one. I think so.
yeah. Illnesses. Uh-huh.
Or talk about the fever, or if you have the pain, if the head, you say I have headache, or I have
Mm-hmm.
stomach ache, or
Mm-hmm.
I have backache, mm,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
last week, I think she's doing that. I forgot the rest. So
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And what else did we do?
mm. Well, right now I remember for that one.
Okay, we did that, and we did something else last week as well. What was that? Last week we spoke about kitchen utensils. We spoke about the kitchen, right? It was the kitchen, right?
Yes. Well, the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff for the kitchen, the microwave, the fridge,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
the stove,
Mm-hmm.
the or the paper or the napkin, the paper, and the cabinet.
Yeah, we saw a cabinet, microwave,
Microwave, yeah.
um,
The pen,
the shelf, dustbin, um, the the counter,
yeah, the
uh,
counter.
yeah, a cupboard, and all of that. So I think that we also saw fridge, freezer, and all of that. So I think that you can be able to identify things in your kitchen. Okay, so I think from the lesson, you should be able to identify the different utensils and the different appliances. Les appareils is what électroménager, right? So the different appliances that you have in the kitchen, washing machine, dishwasher, and all of that. So yeah. Yeah, teapot as well. We use a teapot to make tea. Yeah. So that's it. Okay, so today the class is gonna be very interactive. We're gonna really speak a lot today. And today we're gonna see vocabulary as well and do some revision on grammar. Okay, and do some revision on grammar. We've already seen verbs, tenses, nouns, plural of nouns, articles, prepositions, conjunctions. Okay, because I said conjunctions are words that help you that help you link your ideas. They help you link sentences. They help you link words. Okay, so how many people have actually had this improvement in their English after the class on conjunctions? Or how many people here have tried to use the conjunctions that we saw in the previous class? How many people have done that? Mhm. Hello, Marie. Hello.
Hello.
I'm happy to see you today.
Me too. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How was your week?
It was nice. Nice.
Okay, I see.
Nice.
So, yeah, so yeah, I was asking about conjunction. So, how many people have tried to use the conjunction the last time we saw it, or since the last time we had it during our lessons? And what challenges did you have? Or okay, let me put the question like this. What challenges did you have this week when you were expressing yourself in English, when you were communicating? Have you seen some improvement in the way you speak, in the way you understand, okay, in the way you understand words, sentences, and all of that? So I just want you to share, or I want somebody to share their experience here on the platform. So who wants to share? The floor is open. Okay. Akeem, you look like you want to share. Your name is calling out itself.
Okay, yes, I can try.
Okay, Akeem, thank you.
I saw the big change in my English for last month, as of for the begin for these classes. My English
Mm-hmm.
was very, very um, bad. And
Mm-hmm.
now when I meet someone and he is the English speaker or she is the English speaking, I can say I still learn English and now I can be a little, uh, a little confident to why I say I, I know I don't need more time to think before I speak. I have some little fluently word in my mouth, and yes, it's so my pronunciation is not well. My accent is still be French accent, but I want to work in to improve this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too. Yeah, so the accent, the accent is not the problem, okay? The English is. Now, it's true that the accent actually helps you speak better, but I don't want you to focus on the accent right now, but focus on the language because I know a lot of people who speak with accents, but they speak well, okay? They speak very well. So the accent is not the problem. Don't try to speak like an American. Don't try to speak like a British when you don't know the English yet. Okay. But try to learn the language. Try to learn how to pronounce the words. So a pronunciation of words. When a word ends with I-O-N, how is it pronounced? When a word ends with E and it is put in the plural, how is it pronounced? Or when a word ends with E and it is put in the past simple, if it's a regular verb in the past simple that ends with an E, how is it pronounced? So this is what you should pay attention to, the use of grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, reading, that's reading, yeah. So we're gonna do all of that. We're gonna do all of that. And maybe collocations in English. There are some words in English um that go together, like collocations, words that are generally used together, like the form. For example, there's this word abstain. Abstain from. That's a collocation in English. So abstain from. So what's the meaning of abstain? Who knows the meaning of abstain? Let me put it in the chat box so everybody is just gonna see it. Abstain, abstain. So the collocation is from abstain from something, abstain from lying, abstain from cheating, abstain from stealing. Yeah, so that's it. So abstain, what does it mean? If I say you should abstain from smoking, what does it mean?
It means you should not smoke.
Yeah, it means you shouldn't smoke anymore, right?
Uh-huh.
Like abstain from doing it, so you should avoid doing it. Okay, refrain. Um, to refrain. Well, maybe. But basically, the meaning of abstaining from something is to avoid as much as possible something that you've been doing in the past, right? So trying as much as possible to stop it. Just stop doing it. So this is a collocation. You see, when you see abstain, you know that the next word that comes after is from. We're gonna do that as well. So today we would work on vocabulary, and the vocabulary is going to be about jobs, okay, different jobs. And I'm gonna invite a few people to talk about their jobs. So, and I would also ask a question. I'm going to give the floor for a debate question. What do you think? Do you think everybody has to go to school to get a job? So is it compulsory? Is it compulsory for everybody to go to school to get a job? So we're going to start the lesson. Okay, I just want to share my screen. So we have jobs. Okay, what is his or her job? Now, I would like somebody to read the different jobs on the screen. So who's gonna read for us? Can everybody see the screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
And
All
I can
right. So
hear.
who's reading? And read with your best English, okay? Polish your English and read with every confidence that you have.
Can I
All right.
start?
Yeah, you can start.
She is a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He is teacher.
Yeah, he is a teacher.
She is a nurse. He is a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
She is secretary.
Secretary or secretary.
Secretary. Thank you.
Yeah, secretary or secretary. If you want to pronounce everything secretary or secretary, just gonna say it's secretary.
Thank you. She is a secretary. She is a shop assistant.
Yeah, shop. So it's shop, not shop. Shop.
Shop
Yeah.
assistant. She is a hairdresser.
Mm-hmm.
He is a engineer.
And you remember
Engineer.
articles A and, so he is an engineer.
He is an engineer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a farmer.
Okay. And then we have jobs in town, jobs in sorry, in big towns, like in the main cities. So what jobs do we have in town? Is Marie online? Can you read the jobs that we have in town? Marie? Oh, Marie is not there. Mariama?
Yes.
Okay, Mariama is there. It's like Marie's offline. Yeah, just go ahead with the jobs that we have in town.
Ask me about the job. How am I gonna read the job I see here because I don't understand the question.
You can just read jobs in town.
Okay. So I use just the doctor. I'm gonna ask for the other verb. So I say just doctor, teacher, something like that. I am a
Um,
doctor, or I say just doctor.
just say it, but there is no doctor. Start from jobs in town. Jobs in town.
So what's your job?
Jobs
I
in
am
the town. No, start from jobs in the town. B.
okay. Jobs in the town. Okay. So, traffic warden, librarian, bank clerk,
Clerk is
bank
bank
clerk,
clerk, and is police officer.
police
Police.
police officer,
Well,
police
not po.
officer.
Okay, it's not really police. It's like police. It's not please, but it's police officer.
Is police or please? Because I didn't
It's
hear you.
not please. The O
Police.
is, yeah, it's police, but it's not really police. It's police. The
Okay, police
police of
officer,
officer. Yes, and we have traffic.
traffic warden,
Yes, traffic warden.
librarian,
Librarian,
clerk.
bank, bank clerk. So expressions, we have Sam, then,
Your
and
job.
Sophie. Mm-hmm.
Ben, I am a waiter. I work in a restaurant. What do you do? I am a taxi driver. It is an interesting job. Yes, I like it. Where do you work? I work in an office. Sometimes it's boring.
Mm-hmm. So, please, everybody should take note of these expressions. We have I am a waiter. He didn't say I am the waiter because when most of you are speaking, you always use the. So you're not gonna say I am the waiter. I work in the restaurant because if you say the restaurant, it means you're working you're talking about a very, very precise restaurant. But you just say I work in a restaurant because you don't want to precise the restaurant. So I work in a restaurant. I'm a taxi driver. I work in a hospital. I work in a school. I am a teacher. I work in a school, or I teach online. So that's how it's gonna be. Good. So now I would like to people let me see. We don't have many people online today. Uh, okay, so okay, Marie should be busy because she's still online. Um, all right. So let's say Mariama and Jonathan, you're just gonna create a dialogue. So Jonathan, okay, Marie. So Jonathan, you're just gonna ask her about her job. What is the job she does? And you just ask her what she like the job description. Okay, what does she do as a job, and how does it go? So it's just like that. So you can ask her, what's your job? I'm a waiter, for example. I work in a restaurant, and all of that. And now Mariama is gonna ask you the same thing, and you respond. So is it possible to do that right now? It's a spontaneous discussion, very short.
Okay. Hi, hi, Mariama.
Hi, how are you? Can you remember your name, please? Hey, Jonathan. Okay, I see your name.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good, thank you.
What do you do for a living?
For the living? Living where?
I mean, what's your job?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh,
Yeah. Mariama, when somebody asks you what do you do for a living, It just means that what do you do to survive? That's the literal meaning, okay? What do you do for a living? So what do you do to live? How do you survive? How do you do your job? So that's just the meaning of it. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So can you repeat
So,
again your question, please?
what do you do for a living?
Okay, for the living, I work in a restaurant. And what do you
Okay.
do?
Me, I'm a management consultant. I'm running a water plant business, and
Okay.
yeah, that's
Okay.
my current main activity.
Okay. It is
And
an
when
interesting
you,
job for you?
yeah, yeah, it's interesting because if you find you think you are doing a job which can allow people to drink clean water, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a kind of rewarding activity.
Okay. So do you like it? Like it?
Yes, I like it.
Okay. Where do you
And
work?
you, when I work in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso,
Ah, that's good.
and you, when you say you are working in the restaurant, there are many workers in a restaurant. There are waiter, there are line cook, there are dishwasher, there are
Mm.
preps. What do you do exactly?
In the restaurant, I'm doing the accounting. So I do the cashier. Give me the money.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So that is it. It means that you are dealing with a lot of money every day.
I don't hear you. What do you say about that one? I don't understand your question. Please, can you repeat again?
I mean, if you are a cashier, I say that it means you are
Mm-hmm.
manipulating a lot of money every day.
Yeah, sometimes. Because so back here, sometimes they use the car. If they see the money too much, but they use the car for the pay something. Yeah.
Do you get tips at that position?
Yes. But sometimes and the kids for sometimes they use the car again. After you end the weekend, they give to you your money with your pay. You know? Then give to sometimes they give to the cash money for the tip or tips for our restaurant. We don't have that over there.
I didn't understood you well. Do you mean that your tips is only for everybody, or you don't have tips at your restaurant? I didn't get you well.
Yes, I want to tell you for the tips. Sometimes if the customer come buy something, they give to the cash tips. The cash. Sometimes $1 to that. For our restaurant, we don't have that over there. If the cleaner want to give you the tips, that I give to them the car or then give to right now. So after the end the weekend or end the week, can I give to the money? If they give to sometimes 200, they give you cost tax plus your tips.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
And yeah, I understand a bit. But let's move on. If you have a choice to
mm-hmm.
do another job or to take another role in the same restaurant, which
Mm-hmm.
position will that be?
So for me, I like the customer service because I like to talk with the people. So if they ask me if I'm gonna change to cashier for the customer service, I'm gonna go over there. Yes, but I don't like too much to work at the restaurant because there's too much to do. So right now I work over there because I don't have choice. So I want to change maybe next year. So because I don't like it over there too much.
Okay, the person who is dealing with customer care, how do you call it in the restaurant?
The customer care,
Yeah, I want to know the name of this position.
the customer care. I don't know because over there they say customer service. So I don't know if you talk about that one or not.
Now, as you said, you love talking to people. I think that position is sometimes the guy who or the girl who's standing at the door of the restaurant
Mm-hmm.
to greet the customer and give them some place to sit. Many times that person is at the door of the restaurant. I don't know if it is that position you are talking about.
Sometimes not really at the door. Sometimes you can have the customer service, yeah, of course, because sometimes if you come, the customer service in say, okay, hi, how are you? Welcome to the restaurant. So welcome, if you want to ask something about the restaurant, the customer service or what answer you. I think so, yeah. That's what.
Okay. Have you did some studies in accounting
Okay.
before
So
taking this position of cashier?
Not really. But they give me just the how can I do that? The training, but not too much because if you understand the level of English, you can work over there. But gonna give to the training, not too much, but 2 days, 3 days. They show you how can you do. They tell you everything. So that's not too much. You don't have to study to doing that job. No?
Yeah.
mhm.
And what is the main dishes which are
Mm-hmm.
served in your restaurant?
Okay, we're doing the salad, the different kind of salad, the vegetable, because I'm working at the sweet green, so they doing the salad, the different salad, different kind of salad.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop you guys there. Thank you for that. It was very, very enriching, and we're able to know how you carry out your jobs, especially as a cashier, right? Because you said you're a cashier, right, in a restaurant. So, Mariama used to have a lot of issues with you're not gonna use everything because you said the customer, the food. Just use customers. Just use Does Jonathan ask you what you usually make in your restaurant, and you said the salad. You weren't obliged to say the salad. You can just say we make salads, we make steaks and green peas, for example. We make sausages, pasta, for example, pizza and burgers, and all of that. Grilled chicken, fried chicken, and yeah. So you should just avoid work on the use of okay. But you're not gonna put the in front of everything that you say because there are some things that you say that are specific, that are general. Sorry, there are some things you say that are general. They aren't specific. So it's just a comment I wanted to make. Yeah, we're talking about jobs, and we have my dad works in a factory which makes car parts. I worked in a shop at the weekends when I was a student. I want to work in a beauty salon as a hairdresser. I would like to work in a children's hospital. I am a writer. I work at or from home. So yeah, that is it. for this part. And now we have exercises that outline. Oh, exercises, where do they work? So we have the first one, a teacher works in a school, a college, a university, and all of that wherever a teacher can teach. So a teacher works in a school, college, university. So just take a few minutes and you do um the exercises. You do the first one and the second one. So we would just take 10 minutes for that. And you write the sentences in your book, okay? For 14.1, you write the sentences, and 14.2, you just put the number and the job. Like 14.2, we have number one, farmer. So number two, you're just gonna put the job. Has everybody understood the exercise?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have 10 minutes for both exercises then. I think that we should do the corrections and we go to the next exercise. So we have 14.1. Where do they work? So a teacher works in a school, college, and university. So take note.
A doctor works in a hospital.
The teacher, he didn't a teacher because it's general. A teacher works in
A teacher
a teacher
works
works in a school,
in a school.
college, or a university. So number two. Uh-huh.
A doctor works in a hospital.
Yeah, a doctor works in a hospital. Okay. Number three.
A waiter works in a restaurant.
Here works in a restaurant. Number four.
A secretary works in a office.
In an office. So
Office.
articles. So works in an office, not a office, but an office. A
An office. Thank you.
secretary, a secretary works in an office. Now, number five.
A shop assistant work in
Works.
works in a supermarket.
Yeah, a shop assistant works in the supermarket or in a shop. Mm-hmm. And number six, a hairdresser.
A hairdresser works in a beauty salon.
Yeah, a beauty salon. Great. Now, Fatu, can you do 14.2? Fatu?
Yes.
All right, so we have 14.2. Match the pictures with the jobs in the box. So nurse, farmer has already been done. Farmer is number one. We have nurse, secretary, taxi driver, engineer, and mechanic.
Oh,
So
you want okay. You want to do the sentence or what? I
do
don't
okay,
understand.
just okay. Now you're not gonna make a sentence. You're gonna do like number one, farmer. Okay, so what is number two? You take the
Okay.
answer
Okay.
from the box.
Okay. Let me see. Number okay. Number number two is number two
Mm-hmm.
is like nurse.
Number two is
Number two is nurse.
that a nurse?
No. If, okay. Wait. Number
Look
two.
very well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is secretary?
Yeah, number two is more of a secretary.
Yes, secretary. Number
Yeah,
three. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Number three
So yeah, number three,
is taxi driver.
a taxi driver. Number four,
Number four is nurse.
yeah, and number five.
Number five, let me see. Number five is mechanic.
Okay. So, yeah, actually, all the answers are taken, and we're just gonna leave number 6.
Mm,
So, um, now we have 14.4. Complete the sentences. Number 1, he works in a factory which makes electrical goods. So, who can try number 2? Now, why is this class important? This class is important because you need to know the different jobs that we have, the different occupations, and what they do. Okay, so if you're applying for a job, you should be able to know what that job is all about. So you're not just gonna apply for a job that you don't even know what it's about. You just see a job and you're like, what's this? Yeah, qu'est-ce qu'ils font là-bas? But you should be able to know where to work. And you should also be able to describe jobs. This is about professional life, and everybody on this platform here is a professional, I believe. And even if you're not a professional, you will be called to become a professional as an adult. So you're gonna be working as a teacher, as a waitress, or a waiter, as a cashier, as a consultant, as a teacher, as a secretary, as a nurse, as a doctor, or as a president, as the head of an association or anything. So you're gonna be in the professional milieu. So that's why it's very important for you to know all of this. It's part of the language. And knowing language should when you're learning the language, it should help you communicate with other people. Okay. So yeah. And number 2, let's just take number 2.
Yes, me.
Okay, number 2, she is an dash. She builds roads and bridges. So what's number 2?
Okay, she's an architect. She's built roads and the bridges.
No, architects don't build roads. What do architects do?
Oh, I know, for the house. I said do for the house.
An
No, what does
architect
an
draw the
thank
plan.
you. An architect designs. An architect doesn't build. Okay, an architect gives you the best design. So, like I said, that's why you should be able to know the jobs and what all of these jobs are demand. So you're not going to get confused, okay? An architect is someone who designs buildings, roads, bridges, everything that has to do with building is designed by an architect, but who builds it?
I think an engineer.
Great. So it's an engineer. So
Engineer.
she,
She's an
yeah,
engineer.
she is an engineer. She builds roads and bridges. So please don't get confused next time, okay? Yeah, so that's the work of an architect. Number 3.
Number 3, the traffic car is checking all the parked cars. The traffic driver, right?
No, not the traffic driver.
The car.
Who remembers the traffic? Who remembers?
Traffic police.
Not exactly traffic police.
The traffic officer,
Um, Not really. It has a word.
agent,
So it's
the
actually
tra-
a traffic warden. So it's called a traffic warden. That's a traffic warden is checking all the parked cars. So it's especially for those in countries overseas, out of like in English, mainly English speaking countries like the US, the UK, and Canada and other countries like that, even in Africa. You're gonna hear the traffic warden. So it's true we have traffic police and all of that, but the traffic police and all the traffic officers generally we call them warden. So or wardens, traffic wardens is checking all the cars. Okay, so number 4, the dash told me to return the book at the end of the month. Number 4.
The library.
Librarian.
Yeah, the librarian. The librarian told me to return the book by. Okay, I hope you can see the answers I'm putting. So the librarian asked me to return the book. The librarian told me to return the book at the end of the month. And number 5, the bank. The bank. The
The
bank.
bank flag.
Teller.
Mhm.
I said teller. Did you hear that?
The bank
Teller
mm,
or cashier.
changed some money for me. Yeah, it can be the cashier. It can be a cashier, but in this case, it's a bank clerk. It's a bank clerk. The bank clerk changed some money for me. And number 6, a police told me the way to the station.
Police officer.
Officer.
Yeah, police officer. Police officer told me the way to the station. So, where is Fatu?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Fatu, what
Yes,
do you do? What do you do?
for the work or
For work, not the work.
mm.
Okay, so work. So, what do you do for work?
But I don't understand it. What do you do? Is mean I I do the home health aid.
Sorry?
I do the home health aid.
The
Do health aid.
home health,
Yes.
home health age.
Yes.
I don't really understand. Can you explain exactly?
Home health aid. Home is
Home health aid.
aid. Yes.
Okay, so what is it all about?
I work with the people. I work with the patient at home.
You
I don't
work
know.
with patients.
Yeah, I
Okay,
work with the patient. Yes.
okay. I have your problem with the use of the. So you're not gonna use the everywhere because if you say the patient, it means it's like saying je travaille avec le patient. You,
Oui. Yes. À la maison,
so
I work with the
yeah, but
patient.
my
Mhm.
problem is with the use of the because you put in the everywhere and that's not how it's used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I work with patient at home.
Yeah, so now you're gonna put it in the plural. So I work with
Mm. I, wo-
patients
I,
at
mm, at
home.
home. Mhm.
Okay. And what do you do exactly? How do you work with the patient? How does it go?
I take patient blood pressure every day. Um, I clean the patient house. I
You
help
clean
the yes, I clean the patient house.
you clean patients' houses. So please
I
just
clean patient housings, and
yes.
also
Mhm.
I make sure the patient eat very good food.
And you make sure that patients eat good food. So you make sure that
Mm-hmm.
patients eat good food. So you try to reduce the use of the
Oh, okay. Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
So it means you work online
Yes, hello.
or do you work online?
No, I'm not work online.
Where do you work?
Uh, I
What
work to the I work to the Grand Concourse.
you work in?
I work in the Grand Concourse. I work
Oh, yeah,
in the
in
Grand
or
Concourse.
on. It
Yes.
depends. It's usually on the campus.
In
Okay,
on the
all
Grand
right. So
Concourse.
is your job
Yeah,
in
but Grand Concourse is a road. You can walk on the road. It's supposed to be a place.
A place. Okay. I work two. I work two
in
four eight eight. And you need to put the
No, you
address
don't.
or
No, 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 no. You don't tell the address where you work. You just tell the road. Okay, no problem. I get your point. It's good. You
it's
work in the
okay.
road. Okay.
uh,
It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, that's okay. So do you love your job? Is it an interesting job?
no, I don't like the job.
Okay.
Mm.
So yeah, is the job an interesting job?
No, I don't like. No, I don't interest the job. But because I need to do another thing, because for my problem is for my language. That's
Mhm.
why I apply this job to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I apply this job. I don't know how to say.
All right.
Je vais dire
So
que bon, j'ai appliqué cette boulot pour le moment. Après, je vais chercher meilleur si j'arrive à m'exprimer très bien en anglais. Parce qu'il y a des boulots, si tu t'exprimes pas bien en anglais, tu peux pas aller travailler.
all right. So
I don't
that's
know how
why
to explain, yeah, to explain this one in English. That's the problem.
okay, that's why you're here, right? You're here to learn
Mm-hmm,
language. That's why you're here. And now, I just wanna encourage you all.
mm-hmm,
You should check up the language that is used in your field. For
mm-hmm,
example, uh,
mm-hmm,
if you are a manager, you
mm-hmm,
can just check the different terms or the different language that is used in your field, in the field of management. If you
mm-hmm.
are uh, a clerk, if you work at the bank, you can check up the different words that I used. So I don't know if, anyways, you can do that. If you don't want to tell me about your job or tell me what you do, you can just do that and but I'll be expecting a feedback. Okay, I'm gonna ask you if you checked up the vocabulary used in your field. Okay, so I'm gonna need a feedback about that. So now I ask this question: do you need to go to school to have a job?
Yes, I need that. I need to go to school to have a good job.
Okay, so you believe that someone needs to go to school to have a job. And who doesn't believe that they need to go to school to have a job? Do we have people who don't think that they need to go to school to have a job?
Yeah,
We don't hear you.
Okay, so everybody here believes that you have to go to school to have a job.
no,
Sometimes yes,
I
Okay,
don't be,
sometimes no.
I don't,
Because okay, go ahead.
all right.
no,
Okay, can you
women first.
justify yourself?
Okay, me, I'm gonna go. So for me, if we want to go the good job here, for example, in US, for if you want to go the good job, you have to go to school. Yeah, because sometimes you need to go to school because if you don't go to school, you don't speak. If you don't speak English, so you don't speak English at your home. Sometimes you speak
Mm-hmm.
at home, but it's not the good English, you know. So if you go to
Mm-hmm.
school, sometimes you speak the good English. Or you have the letter opportunity again because if you want to go before or work in the office, something like that, on the bank, you have to go to school for me. But we have the letter job here, we don't need to go to school. So for the future, if you want to learn money and the good job, you have to go to school.
So if you want to get, I didn't say a good job, I said a job. Do you
A
need
job?
to, yeah, do you need to go to school to have a job?
But it's not every job for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
not
So
every job. Yes, some job you have to go to school, but some job you don't need it.
Yeah, that's why I told you. So for here, you need so here every job you want to take, you have to learn something. Right? Sometimes you have to take just 2 days, 3 days. So you got doing something. Okay, you have to doing that. You don't doing that. You know, every job
Oui,
have to learn. You know. So for me, it's
but,
better to go to better to go to school.
but for me, last year I was walking to the supermarket for the cashier, but I didn't explain good the English. But I didn't get the problem to do the cashier. I worked with the cashier like 1 year. It's not every job to go to school it's not every job to go to school to get the job for me. But some job you have to go to school.
okay. Yeah, Jonathan, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I just want to say that the simple answer to the question is no. No,
Mm-hmm.
because in Africa, mainly or in many places, there are many entrepreneurs who didn't go to school, but they are working and they are running their businesses, and their business is really, really working well. So, as a job can be a business, it's not mandatory to go to school to have a job. In my country, I have in the past some billionaires who didn't go to school every if who didn't go to school, but they work, they have businesses, they construct roads and something like that. But if we go to school, we can let's say improve the way we are running our jobs or our businesses. That's what I want to say.
Okay, yeah,
But
that's
Jonathan,
true.
what
Fatima,
about for this
when I
country? You
say
were talking about for in Africa, but what about for this country? This country.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
hello,
sorry, wait,
For
hold on. Yeah, hold on, please. I didn't hear the question she asked. Can you ask it one more time? I didn't hear you.
she said that, how about America or US? if I want to stay in the context of US, is it
Yeah,
mandatory
was
to
it
go to
Mariam or
school
was
to have a
Fatu?
work? Fatu.
Yes, but somebody said something, and I didn't understand what the person was meaning.
Jonathan was talking about for Africa. That's why I asked the question, what
Fatu, were
about
you
for this country?
the person speaking? Yeah, what are you saying?
I say
Yeah.
Jonathan was talking about for in Africa. And my question, I asked him, what about for this country in America? They have to go to
Which country?
now when he explained about for Africa. That's why
Oh,
my
he
question,
was talking about Africa, and now you're asking about America.
yes.
Okay. So
Mm.
what do you think? Now, this is just a personal opinion, okay? Your opinion isn't always the reality, all right? So you should know that. I said it isn't always. So it can be what's happening, and it's not always the case, right? So go ahead, Jonathan. You have a few
Oh,
minutes.
okay, I will be short. Thank you. I will say that in the context of US, uh, it's not also mandatory to go to school to have a job because many did some short courses and they are working.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take taking some short courses in like security or home health care like going to school. Going to school to me means go to college, maybe after that have a bachelor degree and even graduate. But there are many jobs who don't need a undergraduate or graduate degree. Many are working at some places like car wash, but they didn't go to school. But if you want a better job, which is not the question, you need to have you need to go to school. You even need to graduate, not even in the graduate degree, but to have a graduate degree to get better job, better salaries, and to have choice to move freely from job to jobs. So that's my point of view about the US. It's good to go to school to have good jobs, to have choice between jobs, but there are some jobs many are doing with short courses or without any training. Thank you.
Thank you. That's
Yeah, I want to add something on top of it, if it's possible.
okay. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, what Jonathan is said, it is, I agree with him. In the US, it is different from somewhere else because the
Mm-hmm.
country has a lot of certification, and those certification can get you hired. You can take
Mm-hmm.
them from Udemy, Udacity. You can take them from all those certified worldwide platform. Like they have NDM platform like Idorika if you want to do the IT. They have Nucamp, they have Hack Rector, all those for the IT field. But the only mandatory things for you is to get to understand the English like you are teaching us here. But this class is the best one beside all those things because this is the foundation, this is the ground where you're starting from. Because if you're gonna go taking certification and your foreign language is French, you can do anything because you don't get it. Even they're teaching you 100 times, you're not gonna get it. But if you get these English classes here from Education for all those things will be easy for you because you are ready to move on. So it doesn't matter. You are a doctor back home. You are an engineer back home. You don't need to go to school for doctor. You just need to prove them you have this credit. Even you wanna go to college, if you go to Globe, they will translate your diploma and your note and give you credit. They will tell you this is the credit you will take to have the US diploma. And if you do that, you're gonna go take like a few credit and you get the US diploma. If you don't want to do that, you can go register for certification for like 6 months or 9 months. Others is for 2 years, but it's based on your English in this country because that's the things which like stop a lot of people, and people don't want to invest their time learning English, and that's where everybody come to fail. Most of us, it's not like I will go take like Udemy classes, can understand English, and I'm in an English country. So my suggestion is to learn English before anything. Even you are back home, learn English before you come to the US or go to England or go to all those countries where they speak English. And that's all. Like Jonathan said, it's not a mandatory to go to school to have a job in the US. You can take a certification, and that certification will get you somewhere where you can make good money. You can have 100K, 70K, 120K. Like if you say do that data analytics, if you do full stack developer like Node.js, Express, MongoDB, and all those things, you will stay home working online, but the demand is the English. And thank you guys for listening, and thank you for all.
All right, thank you for that. That was very, very insightful. And yeah, that's true. English is a very international language, so you need to learn English to be able to survive in most countries because English is spoken in most countries. I won't say all, but I'm gonna say most, and it's the language of science and technology. So English is it's a main language used in science and technology. So it's very, very important to learn that. So I have this short text on jobs and professions, and I would like this text to be read. So you're gonna work on your reading and your understanding. So I would like you to read the text and understand it. And after the reading, you're gonna produce a written summary of the text, right? We yes, Jonathan.
Yeah, thank you. How will you answer the question you asked to us? How will you explain it, or how will you emphasize your ideas?
The question about
Fatima,
uh
please.
going to school to get a job.
Yes,
Hello,
yes.
Fatima.
Okay, all right. Well, it's a question with two sides. Okay, it's a question with two sides because you don't necessarily have to go to school to get a job because it's true formal education has its place, but you can succeed. Like you said, there are so many people who own businesses and they have no diplomas, they have no certificates, but they own businesses. So it's possible to have a job, whether self-employed or even employed by somebody. We have maids. We have people who work as maids who don't have diplomas, but they have a job working as a maid, or you're working as a receptionist. Some people work as receptionists, but they don't have any diploma, so it's possible. Now, formal education opens you up to new and better opportunities because you are well trained. Okay, you're well trained, you have the right skills, and you have better opportunities because better opportunities come to especially come to people who are well trained and who are exposed to them. So it goes both ways. You can have a job without going to school, but if you want to get a good job, if you want to get better in your career, you have to go to school. And now, what is school? Because we've been talking about school. What is school? Is it when I say go to school, does it mean you're gonna take the bus? You're gonna take the bus to school, or no? School is any institution that gives you a formal training. Education for all communities is a school. This is a school, right? Now there are some schools that are more should I say they have a wider scope, hein? Elles ont une portée plus étendue, if I can put it that way. They have a wider scope, but a school is any institution that is recognized. It should be recognized as well. Well, there are many schools that are not recognized, but it should be recognized for you to have better opportunities. And it's this institution that gives you the necessary skills and qualifications that you need to in a particular field. Okay, it can be accounting, it can be business management, it can be medicine, it can be nursing, it can be waitressing. Yeah, there are some people who are trained to be waitresses. That's a school. It can be diplomacy. It can even some people are trained as maids. Okay, if you work as a maid for a minister, you would need to go through some training. You're not just gonna. It's not just about cleaning and doing all of that, but he's an important personality. So there is a kind of behavior that you must have. So you need to be trained for that. I remember in my university days, I used to work as a hostess, right? But mostly for events and all of that. So it was something that we did a lot back then in school. So I told myself, oh, why not some extra cash? And it doesn't hurt. I was going to school, but it was mostly during the weekends. So it didn't disturb my academic um journey. So I did that, and I got some extra money. So, but I was trained for that. At that time, I received the training. So that's a school. There are different types of schools. So when we talk about school, you can be in your house, you can be at home, and you are in a school like now. So yeah, so it goes both ways. You can have a job without a training, a formal training, but the formal training helps you to have better opportunities and to bring the best out of your opportunities. Okay, let's take this example. Let's say we have two people selling oranges. We have someone who doesn't have a formal education, like someone who um, has never been to school. Okay, so we have this person who has never been to school, and we have another person selling oranges who has been to school. They're not going to use the same techniques because when you go to school, your mental capacity is built. Okay, your mental capacity is strengthened, so you have the ability to think out of the box, which is something that is very, very scarce. I would not say absent. No, I would say is scarce amongst people who don't have formal educations. So the way the person who has a formal education is going to do it is going to be different from the one who doesn't have an education. So school is very important. I always say that it's important. If you can go to school, you should go to school. So yes. I think that's what I'm just gonna say. I didn't even prepare an answer to this, like, but I knew if I can say something, okay? But the objective was getting you guys to speak and to also share your ideas about um this kind of general topic. Yeah, a topic that affects everybody. So now let's get to the text. We have jobs and professions, and we're gonna read the text, and you will produce a written summary of a short paragraph. Okay, you're gonna write it, and I would like to actually see it. So if you can write it and put it in the chat box, it will be good. So I would need two people to read the text. We're gonna share it into two parts. Uh, so who are those who will read the text for us?
Can
Mhm.
I try?
Akim?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, Akim. So Akim, you will read to here at doctors. So you will end here, Akim. Doctors.
Okay. Jobs and professions. As has been the case for many years, jobs or forms of employment wherein employees perform a service or duty in exchange for financial compensation play a prominent role in society. Furthermore, all jobs, even those of seemingly little significance, are important as their simply would not wouldn't exist if their specific responsibilities weren't of value to employees, companies, or persons that pay others for their work. Customers, individuals who pay money for a product or service, and the economy generally. Teachers or educational professionals takes tasked with helping students understand certain subjects and topics are especially crucial today. In short, teachers help their students to become qualified future for their future careers. Doctors or medical professionals who specialize in providing health related assistance to patients are some of the most respected individuals in America and the world. It's the responsibility of doctors to help those who feel less than stellar to determine the underlying health issues and recommend an effective treatment or remedy to a disease, disorder, or condition. There are quite a few types of specialty doctors in America. Besides MD, which simply means medical doctor, all of whom can be referred to simply as doctor name. Dentist, mouth, teeth doctors, dermatologists, skin doctors, and psychiatrists, mental health doctor are just a few examples of the many different type of doctor. Thank you.
Mhm. All right, thank you. Just a few remarks. You said respected, so it's respected. Um, we have simply, so it's not simply, it's simply. Yeah. So, which simply means medical doctor. So MD, besides MD, which simply means medical doctor. It's not simply. Yeah, I understand that English sometimes is very, very funny because in some words you would gonna use the I, you would say apply. But why simply? Why not simply? Or why not apply? Why apply? So, well, there is no real rule to really pronounce the words, but you just need to know them, okay? And that is why you need to read as many as possible text in English. And when you read, try to understand what the text is all about. So, who's gonna be our second reader? Tick tack, tick tack, tick tack. Okay, who is gonna be the second reader? Don't be shy, please. Don't be shy. Come on. Oh, don't be shy. Who's gonna read?
I'm gonna read.
Okay, Jonathan is not shy. Go ahead, Jonathan.
As has been the
I'm
case
sorry.
for many years.
No, start from additionally, nurses are medical professionals.
Okay. Additionally, nurses are medical professionals who help to administer doctor order treatments to patients. Police officers are law enforcement professionals whose job it is to protect citizens, solve crimes, and assure that rules and regulations are followed. Similarly, firefighters serve the public by responding to fires and other emergency situations and using high-tech equipment to extinguish these fires while bringing any individuals who are in danger to safety. Farmers maintain fields of crops or vegetables, fruit plants, and or collection of animals with the intention of selling these products as food. Chief cooks prepare meals in the professional settings, including restaurants, cafeterias, and other venues wherein food and drink are sold for customers. Chiefs are generally experience in cooking and managing kitchens. Waiters brings menus, beverage, meals, and ultimately the check for or a bill of the food and drinks purchased in a transaction to tables in restaurants and other establishments that serve food. Artists produce art or works of creative significance, including music, paintings, drawings, poetry, writings, and more.
Okay. So I would like everybody to give me a summary of the text, a written summary. One paragraph, please. One paragraph. So what did you understand from the text? What did you understand? So should I send the text to the chat box, or let me just project it like this? So what do you think? Should I send the text to the chat box, or I can just leave the projection on?
Uh, with the projection, we cannot see all the text.
Oh yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, the text is quite long. Okay, so let me do this because I want to see how you guys can summarize information. Um, so I'm sending it right now to the chat box. Here is it. So the name of the document is Jobs and Professions Text. Oh, currently in use. Okay, let me send it now. Okay, everybody, please just go to the chat box and you're gonna take 15 minutes to read the text and summarize it in one paragraph. So it's a writing exercise. You have to write, please. Have to write. Yeah, just do that. Has everybody downloaded the text? If you want to download, you just go to the text and you'll see a download option, an option that shows how you can download it, how comment télécharger, how you can download the text and you open it into the summary. So is that okay for everybody? Has everybody had the text? Has everybody had the text in the chat box?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time for those who just joined the class. So if you just joined the class, I'm sending a text in the chat box right now, and you're gonna read the text and make a written summary of the text. So it's very important because I need to see how you can understand. I need to see how you can understand information in English, and I want to see how accurate your understanding of the language is because it's not just about speaking, it's equally about understanding. So just take some 15 minutes to do that. All right. Time's up. Time's up. Um. Okay. So, who wants to read their summary rapidly? Who wants to read their summary? Time's up. I put 15 minutes and we're done. Okay. Fabrice, can you start with yours?
Hello.
Yes, Fabrice, can you start with your summary?
Yes, I can start.
Okay. Just put your summaries in the chat box, okay? I just want to have them right now. If you did it on your phone, you can screenshot it and send it to the chat box. Or if it's in your book, you take a picture and send it to the chat box. Or if it's in your computer, you can as well just send it to the chat box because I'm going to collect all of the data. Okay, Fabrice, go ahead while the others put their work in the chat box. Please, you have 5 minutes to send your work in the chat box.
I put it in the chat box. And
Yeah, but read first, okay? I want you to read. When you finish reading, you gotta put yours. But read first, and the others, Jonathan, Akim, Fatu, Marie, Ibrahima, uh, Mela, Ute. Yeah, so you're just gonna put theirs in the chat box. Go ahead, Fabrice.
okay, can start now.
Yeah, you can start now.
Okay. This is my summarize of this text. Job and the professions are important in society because a pupil provide a service in exchange for payment. And every job generates a value to employment, a customer, also in economy. About the professional, such as teacher, doctor, nurses, police officer, farmer, waiter, and artist, play the role by educating people to maintaining health, just to maintaining safety for a police officer and to produce food service, to creating the art for the artists. So this job and the professional support their life for a pupil in our society. Okay, thanks. This is my summarize. Thank you.
Yes, summary. Okay, thank you for that summary. That was good. You tried. You tried. I appreciate the fact that you tried to put in all of the main ideas. It was a little bit long, but it was good because you tried to put in all the ideas in the text, the main ideas. So I'm still waiting. You haven't done your summaries. Who has finished? Fabrice, just send your summary to the chat box. Okay, Jonathan.
Okay.
Okay. Fatu, can we have yours, please? Fatu? Hello, Fatu.
Oui, hello.
Yeah.
Fatih, j'avais du mal à ouvrir. Je viens d'ouvrir, ça dépasse pas 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Oui. Je n'ai pas pu
Oh,
faire. I didn't, yeah, sorry.
oh no, that's so terrible. I didn't know that you couldn't open the document.
I have to download this PDF, this. I just
Oh, so
open it's like 5 minutes, yes.
okay, so you opened it about 5 minutes ago. You can say I opened it about 5 minutes ago instead of saying it's like 5 minutes. Yeah. So I'm putting your summaries in the main text right now. So it's gonna be your summaries with your names right now. Ibrahima, can we have your summary? So this is Jonathan. Hey.
Sorry, I wasn't following. I was doing something else. Sorry.
Okay, you've been caught. All right. It's true. I have the other summaries here. Okay, let me take one and read. So what does Akim say? Akim says teachers are highlighted as particularly important because they help students qualify for their future careers. Doctors are considered highly respected individuals who provide health support and recommend treatment. Various types of specialists are mentioned, such as dentists, dermatologists, and psychiatrists. Nurses help administer medically prescribed treatments, and I can say police officers protect citizens solve crimes and ensure that rules and regulations are followed. Firefighters respond to fires and other emergencies and rescue people in danger. Okay, that was okay. Um, Now, since when you're making a summary of something, okay, when you're making a summary of something, the first thing you should do is you should give a general idea about that. So if I ask you to make a summary of the text, because I think that this might be one of the things that you're gonna do for your next assessment. So if I ask you to make a summary or produce a summary of a text, the first thing that you're gonna do is give me the main idea. What is the text about? What have you understood? Just give me in one sentence, okay? The first sentence of the summary should be the main idea of the text. What is it all about? Is it about fishing? Is it about cooking? Is it about vacations? So that is how you do you produce a summaries. The first sentence is always the main idea. And then when you want to produce a summary, you take the important points. You're not going to take everything, okay? But you take all the main ideas of the text. So it's a summary, c'est un résumé. It's a summary. So if I don't read the text, I should understand the text from your summary. So your summary should be able to give me all the major elements of the text if I can't have access to the text. All right. Yeah, so that's just it about summarizing. This is an exercise that we're gonna be doing again. We'll do it tomorrow again because I want you guys to be good at it. So yeah. So today was all about vocabulary and vocabulary and vocabulary, but tomorrow we're gonna move to some grammar for the class. Tomorrow we will move to some grammar and explain some uses of some grammatical aspects. Maybe go back to revise some grammatical issues and yeah, and work on that. Maybe the use of verbs, the past tense of verbs, and stuff like that. So we will do a lot of exercises tomorrow. That's one thing that you should know. We'll do a lot of exercises tomorrow. Mela, it's Mela Gute. Hello, can you speak, please?
Yes,
I
I can speak. It's Monique.
Oh, Monique. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
You didn't put your name today. Where have you
Yes,
been?
I apologize because I didn't get time to change the
Oh,
username. So I will try to change it.
oh, okay. Monique, you've been very, very
Busy.
yes.
So sorry. Um very very busy for the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I have to attend many workshops in Egypt with the African Space Agency. So
Okay.
the network was also limited. So yes, I'm here now.
All
So thank
right.
you.
All right. Glad to know that. And like I said, I know this is the end of the year, so a lot of people are busy, meetings, inventories, need to calculate a lot of things, the put the numbers and the figures together and all of that. I know it takes a lot of time, so I can understand that. Okay. So do we have any final questions for today?
Sorry.
Do we have any final questions for today?
Not today. I will try to catch up with videos on the channel in YouTube. So if I have after that, if I have any question, I will get back to you. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. So now to the others, Akim, Fatu, Ibrahima, Fabrice, Jonathan, Marie, do we have any concerns for today?